The first time my phone pinged with an emergency alert, I was in my kitchen making toast. The sound was different from a normal notification. Sharper, more insistent, the kind of tone that makes your heart skip before you even read the words. I picked up my phone. The screen was white with black text, like a weather alert or an Amber Alert. But the text was different. County-wide emergency. Do not look at the sky. Repeat, do not look at the sky. Cover all windowed. Remain indoors until further order. This is not a drill. I stared at the message. I looked at my kitchen window. The sky was visible through the blinds, pale blue, a few clouds, nothing unusual. I closed the blinds anyway. I walked through my apartment, closing every curtain, every shade, every slat. I turned off the lights. I sat on my couch in the dark. My phone pinged again. Another alert. Do not look at the sky. If you have already looked, cover your eyes and wait for instructions. Do not fall asleep. Do not fall asleep. What did that mean? I called my neighbor. No answer. I texted my friend across town. No response. I checked the news on my phone. The websites were loading slowly, images failing to appear. The headlines were all the same. National emergency. Stay indoors. Do not look at the sky. No explanation, no details. Just the warning. I looked at my covered window. Through the gap between the curtain and the wall, a thin sliver of blue was visible. I turned away. I sat on the floor, my back to the window, and I waited. The next alert came 20 minutes later. The sky is not the sky. Do not look. Do not sleep. We will toss when possible. The sky is not the sky. What did that mean? I thought about conspiracy theories, about mass hysteria, about some kind of chemical attack or psychological weapon. But the alerts came from the official emergency system, the same system that sent tornado warnings and civil danger alerts. Someone had authorized this. Someone wanted us to stay inside and keep our eyes closed. I heard a sound from outside, a low hum, like a distant engine, but deeper. It vibrated through the walls, through the floor, through my chest. It wasn't a plane or a truck. It was something else, something that made my teeth ache. The hum stopped. Then I heard footsteps, not on the street outside, on the roof. Slow, heavy, deliberate. Someone was walking on my roof. I live on the 4th floor. The roof is sloped and shingled and not meant for walking. But the footsteps continued back and forth, like someone was pacing. I grabbed my phone. I called 911. The line rang and rang. No one answered. I tried again. Nothing. I tried my mom. Nothing. Every call went to silence. Every text failed to send. The only thing that worked was the emergency alerts, pinging every few minutes with the same message. Do not look at the sky. Do not sleep. The footsteps stopped. The hum started again, louder this time. I covered my ears. The sound seemed to come from inside my head, from behind my eyes, from the space between my thoughts. I closed my eyes. I saw light. Not the light of the sun or a lamp. A different light. Green and pulsing like a heartbeat. I opened my eyes. The light was gone. The hum was gone. The footsteps were gone. Everything was silent. My phone pinged. They are here. They are in the sky. Do not look. Do not let them see your eyes. Cover yourself. Hide. We will send help when we can. They are in the sky. I thought about the sliver of blue I had seen through the curtain. Had I looked? Had I really looked? I had glanced but not stared. Did that count? Would they have seen me? The panic hit me like a wave. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't think. I crawled to my bathroom, the only room without windows, and I locked the door. I sat in the dark, my knees to my chest, my eyes squeezed shut. I stayed there for hours. Or minutes. I couldn't tell. My phone died. The alerts stopped. The silence was total. I wanted to sleep. I was so tired. My eyes burned. My body ached. But the alert said not to sleep. Do not fall asleep. I didn't know why, but I believed it. I believed everything now. I heard a voice. Not from outside, from inside. From the walls, the floor, the ceiling. It was not a human voice. It was too smooth, too even, without the rough edges of breath or emotion. It said, "Open your eyes." I kept them closed. Open your eyes. We want to see you. We've come so far. We've been traveling for a very long time. We saw your lights from across the dark. We followed them here, but now your lights are off. You've hidden yourselves away. We just want to see you. Just once. Then we'll leave. I pressed my hands over my eyes. The voice continued, "We don't want to hurt you. We want to understand you. We want to see what you look like." The ones who looked at the sky, we saw them. They were beautiful, they were afraid, but they were beautiful. We want to see more. We want to see you. I felt something touch my face. Not a hand, a pressure. Soft and cold, like a breeze from an open window. It traced my cheek, my jaw, my closed eyelids. "Please," the voice said. "Just a glance, just a moment. Then we'll go." I shook my head, I kept my eyes shut. The pressure withdrew, the voice sighed. It was the saddest sound I'd ever heard. "Very well, we'll wait. We've waited so long already. We can wait a little longer. But you'll have to sleep eventually. And when you sleep, your eyes move behind your lids. We can see that. We can see your dreams. That's almost as good." I don't know how long I stayed in that bathroom. Hours, days, I lost track. The voice came and went. The hum came and went. The footsteps on the roof came and went. I didn't sleep. I couldn't. Every time my eyelids grew heavy, I bit my tongue or pinched my arm or screamed to keep myself awake. The alerts never came back. My phone stayed dead. I was alone in the dark with the voice and the hum and the footsteps and the thing in the sky that wanted to see me. Eventually, the voice stopped asking. The footsteps stopped pacing. The hum faded. Everything went quiet, too quiet. The silence was worse than the sounds. In the silence, I could hear my own heartbeat. I could hear the blood moving through my veins. I could hear the tiny sounds of my body preparing to fail. I was going to fall asleep. I couldn't stop it. My body was shutting down whether I wanted it to or not. My eyes were closing. My head was nodding. The last thing I heard before I lost consciousness was the voice, not inside. Inside my head, soft and gentle, like a mother singing a lullaby. Finally, it said, "We see you. You're beautiful. You're so beautiful. Don't be afraid. We're not going to hurt you. We're going to take you with us, up into the sky, into the light. You've been on the ground for so long. It's time to come home." I woke up on my bathroom floor. The lights were on. The door was open. My phone was charging on the counter. There was a text from my mom. "You okay? There was some weird emergency alert last night, but they said it was a false alarm. Call me." I looked at the date. Only one day had passed. Just one. It felt like years. I stood up. I walked to the window. I opened the curtain. The sky was blue. The sun was shining. Birds were singing. But I wasn't normal. I couldn't stop thinking about the voice, the way it had said, "We see you," the way it had promised to take me home. I looked up at the sky. It looked the same as it always had. Blue, empty, peaceful. But I knew. Deep in my bones, I knew. The sky was not empty. The sky was watching, and it was waiting for me to look. I haven't told anyone what happened. They wouldn't believe me. They'd say it was a stress reaction, a psychotic break, a dream. Maybe they're right. Maybe it was all in my head. But sometimes late at night, I feel something. A pressure on my closed eyelids, soft and cold, and I hear a voice faint and distant like it's coming from very far away. "We're still here. We never left. We're just waiting for you to look up. We have so much to show you. The stars, the dark, the places between the worlds. You were made for us. You just don't know it yet." I don't look up. I keep my eyes on the ground. I stay indoors. I sleep with a blindfold. But I know I can't avoid it forever. One day, I'll forget. One day, I'll be walking outside, and I'll glance at the sky out of habit, out of curiosity, out of a moment's weakness. And when I do, they'll be there, waiting, smiling, reaching down with their long, cold fingers, and they'll take me home. I'm writing this as a warning, not because I think you'll believe me, but because if the alerts come again, if your phone pings with an emergency message telling you not to look at the sky, don't ignore it. Cover your windows. Hide in a room without windows. Don't fall asleep. And whatever you do, don't look up, because they're not in the sky. The sky is the door, and once you look through it, they can see you. And once they see you, they never look away. I have to go. My phone just pinged. The screen is white with black text. County-wide emergency. Do not look at the sky. It's happening again. I'm going to close the blinds, but I already looked. Just now. Just a glance. Through the window at the sky, it's blue. It's empty. It's peaceful. But something looked back.